Well, good afternoon. It's not morning anymore. Today is a special day. If you would have caught the September live stream that we did it just about 2 hours ago, actually. Very, very special day. Today is our opportunity to work into what Improved Carp Angling has been doing on his channel with the challenge series, where he's been taking on other anglers as friendly competitions, whether they be together or separated apart by several hours, distance-wise. So today, myself, Dave Pendlebury, and Kevin are competing against Nathan from Improved Carp Angling, Sean Martin from Carping with the Martins, and Will Machette from his YouTube channel. But yeah, noon hit, lines in. We are here for 24 hours. Friendly competition, 3-on-3. Biggest 4 fish takes the win. Really, really excited about this one. It's been several months in the works. It all came about from just some banter in the chat during one of our live streams a few months ago. So it's just one of those things that you didn't expect it to happen, but it did, and now we're here. All the time kind of planning and waiting. It's all past. We're here. It's happening now. And I've been sitting here for about 4 hours just slowly setting up the spot, because we wanted to make sure that when we got to our spot there weren't other anglers in it. It's a Saturday morning. It's a weekend. People are out. There's guys fishing down the bank further across from us. If we would have gotten here late, we might not have gotten the spots. We've been baiting all week. So got here early with Dave. We kind of got our spot set up, a little bit of extra bait in. We've been baiting up through the week. We had 4 days advance time to bait up, and yeah, it looked good. Fish were rising as soon as we got here. Not left, not right, on the spots. So the spots where each of us are going to be set up, the fish are here. Now Nathan, Sean, and Will are about 3.5-4 hours away from us, competing up in their swim. It does sound that Nathan's going to be a little bit late, just because he has a long drive to get there, and he slept in a little bit this morning just to make sure he was feeling well enough to compete for the time. But it shouldn't be long. He should be there relatively soon. So everybody should be at full capacity in a short period of time. And I think this is going to be a really good event. I think one of the other things that makes it so special is out of the 6 of us competing, 5 of us have YouTube channels, about carp fishing here in Ontario. So that just makes it that little bit extra special. And I'm hoping that we get a little bit of video to go on each one of the channels from a different perspective of this event that we're doing. No real prizes at the end, just I think bragging rights overall. But that's enough. That's going to be fun. The banter has been amazing the last couple weeks. Yeah. We're in, we're ready to go. All we can do now is wait for a bite. All right, guys, I know it's probably read backwards, but Team Savage, Carp Masters, we're here, we're ready to go. Lines are in, looking forward to an absolutely awesome competition. I got the carp slayers here. You guys are toast.
Prepare yourselves.
Don't you remember? 30 magnet right here.
It's okay to get second.
Yeah, it's fine. And we have our short in stature guy because it balances out with the big fish, the pendulum weight. If it was me getting all the big fish, I would just be hauling them in. We got to make it look interesting for the cameras.
Sharpen your hooks.
They're toast. They're going down.
Oh, this is already in the bag.
Yeah, it's toast. Absolutely toast.
I feel like we're watching a bad WWF.
Even though Team Savage looks like meat of Vegas, that's
either way, it's awesome.
Yeah, so, it's Latin for Team Savage.
Have a great and a safe competition, guys. Just because we're going to give you the beat down doesn't mean you need to get hurt. All right.
Hope all's well, Nathan.
Okay, slip that nice little thing in there.
And Sean.
Yeah, and Sean. Yeah, Nathan and Sean, all the best.
No. Nathan's running behind. I'm just making sure.
Yeah, he'll be there. He'll be
Drive safe.
All right, boys. 12 o'clock. 2 rods in. Waiting on a third.
Everything's ready to go. Good luck to you. Bye for now.
Except for you, John. F you.
What he said.
Dink.
Want me to reel in?
No, you're good. I'm sorry, Dave. I forgot about your line.
29 minutes.
How ignorant. I apologize.
It took 29 minutes to get that first bite.
If you need me to reel in.
Nope, I got it. Oh, he's way over there. Come on. I got him. Ooh. Supercharged. Man, this crappy bait, this crappy ground bait I use.
You in your line?
Oh, he's good. He's up. Yeah, how you doing in Collingwood?
You're not in Collingwood.
Stay over here. Oh my god. Stay over here. It's good.
That's a decent fish.
Huh?
That's decent looking fish.
High teens?
I think I'm going to quit fishing and just get into cooking bait.
You might need to get the word on that.
You want me to take it?
Yeah, I'm not holding the water. I haven't got boots on yet.
Hi, my name is...
Yeah, let's just have all kinds of copyright things.
I feel like I want to go in after. My name is...
Oh, that's a good fish.
My name is...
The two-tone.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's a savage fish.
Okay,
boys.
I got a waist sling
15?
and
That's one, yeah.
scale, so I'll bring that over to the cradle if you guys want to get him in the cradle. I hope I turned yours off the right way, Dave.
It's all good.
Okay. The hook already out?
Yeah, pop it out in the net.
Oh, I'm going to stop.
29 minutes. Let me just zero the sling out.
Want the water out of it or not yet?
No.
Good.
Oh, why am I in kilograms?
That's a better angle.
There we go. Okay. Scale zeroed. I'm in pounds now. Can you,
We're going to show him first or?
well, let's weigh him first,
Okay.
and then you can crouch down and show him.
50.
The fin's good?
Yep.
I can't see, Dave. I don't know if I have that high enough. Can you see that, Kev?
Yeah.
It'll lock in. Did it lock yet?
No.
I can't.
1610.
Hang on. There you go.
1611.
Carp. Yep.
16 pounds 11.
Okay, you ready?
Hang on a second. Is that going to show up on there? 1611. All right. You good, Kev?
Ready, John?
Yep.
First fish. First fish of the day here.
Yep.
29 minutes in, and what are we at? 1611. Good way to start. Good way to start.
Neat
Beautiful
little color
fish.
pattern in the middle there, eh?
Okay.
It's got this bare stripe right there. It's really cool.
Well, boys, it's officially one in the net. So.
About 2 hours
to this challenge video.
What are you doing, Dave?
I'm going to throw a couple catapults of corn over mine. Just be a little more confident.
Oh, you're not confident?
A little more confident.
Oh.
Increase the confidence level from like 83 to right up to 87 maybe.
Oh, perfect. You set up right there. Kevin in the luxury swim. This is like the Hilton swim.
What's up, Johnny?
How's your confidence level right now?
Fine, I'm not expecting any fish.
No, because you already had one.
No, not so much. I'm expecting it after supper.
Ah, we still got a few hours to go.
Yeah, right now just relax. Look at the phone, have a smoke, and wait it out. I'm expecting action. I'll be on my A game for 5 o'clock and first thing tomorrow morning when I get up.
Sounds
Right now
good.
it's just burning time.
Awesome. Well, it's just approaching 3 o'clock, and we're getting to our first official update time with the other team. We're just sending video chats back and forth to keep each other updated with what's going on. I think Dave will be doing the next update from just over there in the other swim. Nothing else to report since Kevin's fish. No liner activity, no bumps, no other fish for us. However, just to my right, yeah. So if I'm facing, okay, this way, there's been 2 fish in the last, say, 20-25 minutes that have come up. The second of which was actually a really good sized looking fish. So I'm quite optimistic that they're starting to move around again. We've got some cloud covers starting to push in, so you know, with it being really sunny and really hot the last few hours, I'm not surprised we haven't had any activity, but the weather is supposed to change. I believe it's going to get really cloudy and start raining through the night and into tomorrow, which I have complete confidence that we are going to absolutely smash it up at that point. It's just getting to that stage, you know. Once it starts getting dark, I know the fish are going to be on us like crazy. So it's just a matter of finding, you know, are they in close to the weed line? Are they down the drop off a little bit? Hard to say. But I think we're all ready. We're all fishing confidently at this point. Just waiting for some more fish to turn up. You know, having them come up just to the side of me here, really, really good sign, because they keep getting closer. So yeah, hopefully it won't be long before we get our second fish on the board. Really happy we've got our first one. And yeah, really not much to say beyond that at this point. We'll go into the rigs and stuff later on or tomorrow. We'll see. At this point, we're just enjoying the fact that we're out together, we're having a friendly competition, and we're looking forward to updates from the other team to see how they're doing. You know, we know that they're in a spot that's not really known for numbers, but bigger fish there. We're in a spot that's known for numbers and big fish, so we might have to do a little bit of a weeding through to get to the big guys, but we know that if they get a bite, it's going to be quality. So it's going to be really interesting to see how this event plays out. But yeah, just doing a little check-in, 3 hours in, and yeah, we're sitting one on the board, 16 pounds 11 ounces. Quite happy.
Okay, this is the 3 o'clock update. We've had just the one fish so far for Kevin. 16 pounds, 11 ounces. Nice start. We were kind of expecting a bit of a slower start and have things kind of progressively get better as the challenge went along.
Go, 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 go!
The 16-pound fish is definitely nothing to shake a stick at, but we're going to build on that. Hopefully it won't be too long before that gets knocked out of our weight. I think my favorite part of this challenge so far has just been the camaraderie. We started a little Facebook chat group, and we've been kind of bantering back and forth and building up the anticipation for this challenge to kick off. So I know everyone was looking forward to this, and there was a lot of effort put into this, and now everyone's got a chance to execute. I know myself, getting ready for the challenge here, I spent a lot of nights, just thinking about things that have happened in previous videos and previous challenges that I wanted to build upon and hopefully put together a nice video. But as it stands now, 16 pounds, 11 ounces, just the one fish out, and we're looking forward to hearing how the other team has made out so far.
Hey guys, finally arrived on site here. There's some fish in the area. I've seen a few showing so far, so looks pretty good, this spot that Will picked. It's all on Will now.
Nope.
But haven't caught any yet. Had a few mistakes by Sean on his line, so
I'm pretty bummed about that right now.
yeah,
Rookie.
it just happened, but
Amateur hour.
we'll see how the rest of the day goes here. We'll check back in at 6 o'clock. I hear the other team has one fish so far, so good for them. Just a little one by the looks of it, but we'll see what happens there. Be interesting to see. Check in at 6 o'clock.
All right, I just heard the awesome sound of a really crappy alarm. And oh my goodness, yeah. Dave's in and he's heading for my swim. Is that like a 2-pound test curve rod, Dave, or is it just a monster?
I'm almost in your swim, Johnny.
Well, don't
Oh, he's right in the bank. He's right in close.
don't get into my line, okay?
Oh, he's up on top of the water.
He's in my line. Here, I gotta go fix that.
It's feeling kind of big.
Oh, that's a nice fish, boys.
Yeah?
Long, really long.
I don't know if we should go grab it.
I can go to it. Or you bring it here because he's got the camera.
I got you covered.
Oh, thanks. You got a net, Kev?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a really pale fish, big shoulders, long.
Oh, there he is. He's in view now.
So it's probably another high double, but it's exactly what we need.
What we need is another fish.
I'm gonna try to keep it on this side
Not
of
so
the
much.
table.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
See what I mean? Big tail on him.
Yeah.
He literally went right up under my pod. That fish like hit my setup.
It's not that big, though, is it?
No, he's not big, but he's healthy.
Yeah, but
He's healthy.
at
And
first-
it's a second fish.
That first run had me thinking it was a fish.
You see what I mean, though? He's long, eh?
oh no, he looks okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
They look big. I don't know if it's the way the water
I
is.
think it's gotta be the water. Okay. See, it's got a good belly on him, though.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, that's a good sized bacala.
Let's get this weight, and then Dave can come in here. And
Not what
Put a
we're
hold
after,
on it.
unfortunately, but it works.
Yep.
Nice job, Dave.
It says.
it's a good, solid fish.
Oh, yeah.
Not bad.
I take it we didn't weigh the sling, right?
Yeah, I zeroed it. Of course it is.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I forgot about that option. Thought we were subtracting it on the way there.
No, we did that when I had it stuck in kilograms. I got it fixed.
Okay.
That was last session we were here. All right. So, Dave, you're going to want to go hold your fish, which is 14 pounds, 15 ounces.
How much?
Fish number 2.
How much that weigh?
14 pounds, 15 ounces.
Wow.
So 1 ounce shy of 15 pounds.
Wow.
So, Ange, we were here about, well, I'll wait till they're done their camera.
Okay, Dave, it's your turn to tell everybody what you caught it on, what your rig was, where you were set up, or you could just say, fish number 2!
Okay,
Some neat scales.
fish number 2 for the challenge for Team Savage, Carp Masters. I don't remember, would you say 14 or no?
14 pounds, 15 ounces. 14
pounds, 15 ounces. Pretty much the same rig as I normally run this year. It's been basically the double ESP pop-up corn, ESP strip tees, multi-rig, size 4, universal perfection hook, and that's been doing the business for me this season. Hopefully this fish gets culled before the end of the tournament, or the contest.
Got that neat dip in its back right there. But the scales on the other side, did you see that part?
Do you want to do
I got a couple photos already.
Oh, you got photos? I might
Big tail. Are you
I
done
might
with
try
the
to
camera?
do I might try to do an underwater release or something.
But you finished with this? Yeah.
I don't remember if I finished or not. Anyways, put the pressure on. Hopefully the other team, you know, hopefully this is something that'll make them think twice about what they're doing through the night. But if not, it's just nice that the alarms are going off again. I had a drop take maybe 15-20 minutes before this went off, so hopefully the fish are back in the swim.
I forgot about that little smack you had.
Watch your fingers, Mr. Fillet. That turned out good, eh?
That's nice.
You, didn't you win this last year?
No.
I thought you did.
No. No, just in my own garage.
Well, that's all that matters.
Winner.
Do I see the espresso pot down there already?
Yeah, we're gonna have some coffee after for sure.
Maybe I'll come back later, bring you some tomatoes and some Zambuca for the espresso. Hot peppers.
Do it right.
Well, it's 5:30 in the afternoon, so we've been going 5.5 hours. I'll be honest with you, it seems like it's gone on longer. With that sun and that heat, this afternoon has really dragged on. But now we've got a little bit of cloud cover, and the sun has kind of gone back behind the hill and the tree line behind me, so now I'm actually sitting in some pretty comfortable shade. So it's starting to get a little bit more tolerable to actually be out here. But our next update with the other team is coming up soon at 6. So it'll be nice to actually let them know that we've had a second fish. So yeah, we're sitting pretty comfortable right now, as far as I'm concerned. You know, we've had 2 fish at the hottest points of the day before we really even expected the fish to start moving in. So it's really, really good and a positive sign that things are going to go well over the course of this session, especially if the weather does start to come in the way it's expecting. We've had a lot of cloud cover starting to push through, but it hasn't really congregated above us. It's kind of just stayed to the one side and kind of pushed around. But I think I mentioned before, there is rain expected in the forecast to start hitting us sometime through the night, and then all tomorrow morning. And it's not supposed to really stop until about the time we're finishing up. If that happens, my confidence level is going to go through the roof. If we get really overcast, rainy conditions, I really think that spots along this stretch of water really do come into their own and become quite exciting, because the fish just move in close. They don't have any kind of fear of overhead kind of threats of any sort. They're not as visible, because if it's darker you can't see into the water as well. I think they just switch on, put on the feed bag, stay close into the weed line, and I really do expect us to catch very well tomorrow. It's not just me either. The other guys have that thought as well. We are expecting to do better tomorrow than we have today, but to have 2 fish already is such a good sign. And as much as I would love to throw some more smack talk on there and be Team Savage, for now we're just going to settle for being the Carp Masters, and we'll wait till we're really slamming into them or start hitting into big ones before we really start throwing the shots at the other guys. As of right now, I hope we're ahead. I hope we're still in the lead. We'll find out at the 6 o'clock update. I really do hope they've caught, just not bigger fish than us. That's all. One thing I really want out of this whole thing is for all 6 of us to catch, all of us to have fun, all of us to be safe, and just to have a great time. I just want us to do it better. You can't fault me for that. It's just one of those things that it adds to the excitement. Now, before I cut this out to go do the 6 o'clock update, I will mention real quick, there has been a lot of life spring into the swim once that sun got behind the tree line. There must have been some sort of insect hatch. There's some sort of insect all the way along in front of us, all of the swims, that the minnows are absolutely going nuts over. And of course that's bringing in, I've seen bluegills coming up, some bass. The larger fish are starting to move in. And we have in fact actually, both Dave and I have had some liner activity, some little whacks on the line. So I think it's a really good sign that some fish are moving in, you know, right in here now, because the food sources are coming up. There's activity. It's got to kick off soon. I'm sure of it. I know it's a little bit early. I think the last time we were here it was like 7:30, 8 o'clock when the fish really started to actually get really active and bosh everywhere. But now that it gets dark around 8, I'm expecting really any time these fish to start getting active. And once they're active, I think we can hit them. And I think we can hit some good ones. So I'm going to sign off for now. I'm going to go do the 6 o'clock update, and we'll check back in with you when there's something to report. Okay, just a second ago, just heard a little bip over from Dave's rod, and it just absolutely melted off. You're in again? Yeah. Wicked.
I was just going to start making supper.
I just finished doing an update talking about how I think the fish are about to kick off. Oh, careful, Dave. Is he going out to the middle? Gotta be a 2-pounder. Or as Will would call it, a 30.
That ESP corn sucks, eh?
Yeah, that ESP corn. That ESP corn is like magic. Yeah, if it's going out there, it's a better fish. You know that. I know that. Dave knows that. Dave's playing with his camera. Trying to keep you in the shot, Dave, but way out of the way.
Okay. again. She's a slippery.
Back a bit. I can't get this to just get everybody in.
It's gonna make that sandwich that much better, man. Oh, dude. See him?
How are we looking?
Looking like Dave might have to force his ass back.
Is he in danger of hitting your line?
Yep.
You want to move on to the other side of him? Yeah, he's
Nope.
in your line.
I'll keep it down.
Keep it up.
Yeah. Yeah, he
Keep it up.
just... Did he go under it or did he go over
No,
it?
he's over top of it. Oh, he's right in my line. Hang on. I can see my line.
Can you get the net under him first, Kev?
Yeah. Smaller fish, too.
You want me to?
If we can get the net on him, it'll be easier to untangle, right? Okay, we got fish number 3, guys.
Nice.
A little bit of untangling, but Kevin was due for a recast anyways. Oh, hang on, I gotta zero that still.
You guys all right?
Yeah, oh yeah. Actually, yeah, he's all right, eh?
I think he beat the 14.
He doesn't have the thick belly that the last one has. Okay, scale is zeroed. Oh, don't be getting me wet. I didn't catch you. Wow. Okay, let me get this over to the camera here. Alright, how does that look? Can you see that? 14-14. It's all about that special rig you tied, eh, Dave? The one you were so happy to put some time into?
Honestly, with the corn I put out, I have some like dynamite, like pineapple and beatine or something, and pretty happy with the stuff. It's all about, I don't know, feeling confident when you're sitting behind the rod, whether it works or not, as long as you think it works. Sometimes that's half the battle. Would you say 14-14?
14-14.
Alright, we're getting close to our 4 fish, and then we can concentrate on upgrading and having fun.
Yeah, because we're not having fun yet.
The bites are coming a bit quicker now, and this is kind of when we expected things to kick off, so we're in a good place. You know, scale perfect, not necessarily earth-shattering size, but every pound and every ounce is going to count when we're all done here.
Pretty consistent. All the fish have been within a pound of each other. That's pretty exciting.
Anyways,
I like that side better. He looks more tough.
I'm going to take advantage of the clear water and a little bit of light left, and I'll try to get one more underwater release shot. A good old video here.
Go Team Savage!
Gentlemen, it is our 6 o'clock update. I am pleased to say that we are still having fun. We are enjoying the session, and I certainly hope, I really do, Hope that you guys are having an eventful session as well. I certainly do hope you guys are catching. I will say this though, I really do hope the fish you're catching are smaller than ours. We now have 3 fish. They're all, you know, right in the same kind of size frame. You've already seen our 16 pounder. We've also had a 14 pound 15 from Big Dave. And then we had a couple of liners. Activity was starting to pick up. And then Dave smacked another one, 14-14. So yeah, we're doing all right now. Just waiting for our 4th fish so that we can start working out the upgrade strategy. But yeah, 3 fish on the board, all mid doubles, nothing huge yet. They're coming. Yeah, really happy with how it's going, and you know, we got some food cooking. It's been a very enjoyable session so far, despite the incredible heat and sun that we've had that we were not expecting. Yeah, I hope you guys are doing well, and I look forward to seeing your update. Anything to add, Dave?
No, let's hopefully we don't end up having a quiet night. Hopefully it's a busy night.
Have we been savage enough yet, or are we saving the savage? we're just settling right now for the carp masters.
I'm gonna smell pretty savage tomorrow, that's for sure.
You smell pretty savage now. All right, gents, that's our 6 o'clock update. We're looking forward to seeing yours. Out for now.
Well guys, 6 o'clock update here. Still nothing on the mats for us yet. Had a couple good little solid rips there, but both drops is what it is, name in the game. But we've had quite a few crash on top, right on top of our rigs pretty much in the last hour or two here. So really expecting to get into the evening bite here pretty quick. I think this is going to be our window to get them. The weather's pretty decent right now, cooperating nice and still. As you can see, we've all got the bivvies going now. Everybody's rods in the water. Everybody's happy as can be. So time will tell. Until the next update, bye for now.
Give those onions 10 minutes, and then I'll throw this. I'll heat this pan up, and we'll cook some bacon on a bun with some onions.
I think you're right, Dave. I think we're all going to get a couple bites in, and it's going to be like 2 or 3 rods going. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Unreal.
That's so good. Thanks, Kev.
Yeah, man. Unreal.
Try and keep some onions in your face there, eh?
Yeah, we're going everywhere, right? Oh my God, the water's full.
Got a couple bites in.
Right? Double pop popcorn.
You get another fish, I'm switching. Oh, that rod went right into the water. You threw your food too, didn't you? Yep.
Right on mine again? Yeah.
Going that way.
You want to come on this side or no?
I'll try to walk them away.
Dave, I think you gotta go on the other side of it.
I think I might be over
Oh, he's okay now. Oh, you are over it, for sure. Frank didn't even finish the sandwich.
No, he threw it. No way.
That's cool.
Oh, that feel like a better one too, eh?
That was an insane run.
I got his lips on here.
Hook pull. Damn it.
Man.
Well, 7 o'clock. So I thought I'd check in. I know it wasn't that long ago I checked in with you last. We did our 6 p.m. update with the guys. So I think after I checked in with you, we actually had our 3rd fish, which you should have seen. And hopefully if I was good enough with the camera, you will have seen that the 4th bite, what would have been our 4th fish, Dave unfortunately had come off. Swam right out into open water and came off, not in the weeds or anything, just out in the open, shook the hook free. But there's been a little bit of a development since then. No more fish have come out, but we all just did a bit of a bait up on our spots, and like immediately after the bait up, a really good quality fish just boshed right in front of Dave, right off the end of his rod there, and not seconds later, Kevin's rod just screamed for a couple of feet and then come off. So a drop run there. They're turning on. So I do hope that something will come in my swim here. I'm about 40 yards from Dave's line. He's the closest one to me. The idea being that we know that spot's going to produce. Put 2 anglers on it. That's where the focus of our bites are going to come from. We know that. But we also know that the fish really do rise a lot down at this side. So we think that they're traveling up to that spot, or they travel from there out this way. So we're kind of hoping that me fishing off to the side will let me pick up maybe fewer fish, but some better quality ones. That's the game plan. Just so we don't have all of our eggs in one basket. You know, we wanted to keep 2 lines where we know we're going to get the most fish. Hope for some higher sizes down here. I've had liners, had fish boshing. It could happen. I would like it to. I'd like to not blank, but in the end what it comes down to is the 4 biggest fish as a team. So if they keep cranking out fish, I'll keep netting them for them and filming it. Was that a fish? Yeah. Oh my. That sounded good. Right out in front of Dave as he's standing by his rod, a big fish just boshed. I don't know if the microphone picked that up or not. That sounded good. But the clouds are starting to get a little bit thicker. The wind is really picking up. So as we get into darkness, I'll be honest with you, I don't know how much filming we're going to do in the dark. I have lights, but I know we're all going to need rest as well. So filming might take a bit of a backseat through the night. We have some retention slings if we want to save anything for the morning. Yeah, I'll check in with you a little bit later. We'll see how this goes. The fish are moving again. Well, we're just coming up on 9 o'clock. 10-2 at this point. I think Kevin's going to do the 9 o'clock update with the other team, see how they're doing, let them know how we're doing. I don't know if I've mentioned that Kevin dropped a run. He had a pretty good take and that fish came off right away. I myself am getting somewhat irregular liners over here. Couple of single beeps, couple double beeps here and there. They are getting closer and closer, but they are still spread out. At this point now, I was expecting a lot of fish to be boshing out based on my previous session here. It's not the case. Fish are boshing. They are jumping out there and they sound like quality fish. But from where I am, they all sound like they're in front of the other guys, which is good. If there's fish over there, they should catch them. I haven't had a fish rise in front of me for quite some time, probably at least an hour. I'm confident in the morning. I don't know how many times I've said that already, but I know the fish will be along my stretch in the morning, and no doubt we'll all catch in the morning, but I'm kind of hoping that I catch through the night. I was really, I'll be honest, I did think I would have caught one by now. being now 9 hours into this event. Kevin's had 2 runs, landed 1. Davis had 4 runs, landed 2, lost 1. No, he had 3 runs. Landed 2, lost 1. But he's had liners as well. Kevin's getting like no liners. That seems to be more Dave and I. So yeah, fish activity happening, things are going on. The guys are going to do the update shortly. I just thought I'd pop in, check with you, see how I can let you know what we're doing and what's going on. We're all kind of in bivvy mode now. It's been a long day. We're all going to just chill. I believe the 9 o'clock update with the other team is going to be the last update through the night until 6 a.m. and then we'll all check back in with each other at that point. So yeah, I'm hoping that if I can get a decent fish, I've got the light now. I can film at night if I need to. But if there's going to be any issues, if it's something really big that I can't get everything set for and the guys are sleeping, I'll just put it in the retention sling and keep it for the morning. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Time to get some rest and relax, and yeah, hopefully a bite will come out over here. Hopefully a few more for those guys. We've had fun so far. Been a lot of fun. Just tiring. Can you tell? This is my tired face.
We good?
Yeah.
Okay, well, it's 9 o'clock. Wind's picked up. Feels like rain. All set up for the night. Dave had a hook pull maybe an hour and a half ago. I had a dropped run. The only thing we're catching here is spiders in the bivvy. I think John's breeding them. Every time I look up, there's a spider, kind of tripping me out a little bit. Anywho, 9 o'clock, Team Savage, 3 fish. Still don't know the other team's name. We bounced a bunch of names back and forth, for a joke. Bank Bandits, Reservoir Dogs, Savage Runs, the Multi-Rig Madmen, Common Sense, the Producers, the Hitmen, Hit the Clip, Butt Grips, and Morning Wood. But we decided on Team Savage. It's been a good time so far. Hopefully we get some fish through the night. I'm about ready to shut her down and hoping to wake up to a nice alarm. Good luck, gentlemen.
Well, here we are, 9 o'clock update. Will here, got Sean and Nathan, and it's been pretty quiet. There's been some eventful sort of circumstances though. Sean has seen the biggest spider of his life. Nathan saw a pretty big snake, and if you don't know, Sean doesn't like spiders, and Nathan doesn't like snakes. I haven't seen anything that has scared me yet, but Sean's girly scream kind of made me jump a little bit. But yeah, no fish yet. We're seeing them surfacing. We've had a couple of knocks, and we're trying to keep our rigs where we're seeing the fish rolling, but of course it's a matter of when they want to put their noses down on our rigs. Who knows when it's going to happen. But a short while ago, Nathan actually got serious and decided to finally put a split shot on his pop-up rig. So instead of running a wonderful 6-inch zig, he's now finally presented properly, and he's been getting a couple of knocks now too, which I guess is quite a relief. As for me, oh Christ, I'm at the top end of the swim, all the way upriver. Nothing's happening on my end really, but fingers crossed. We're not even halfway through this thing yet, and we're having a great time. I don't know, boys, you having a good time?
Always.
Oh yeah.
Spiders and snakes.
Except for the spiders and the snakes. Check in again in the morning. Best of luck.
Good luck, boys.
Any parting words, Nathan?
Good luck.
Half-hearted. Let's try that again.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay, that's it.
Half-hearted.
Okay. Will out.
What's up a bit?
He was not going anywhere.
Well, that's good because it felt like he come off a couple times.
Yeah.
Red.
Oh, sorry.
Nope. Pop up corn again, eh? My sink has gotten me nothing but liners all night. Let's see over here. Ooh, Dave. That's better than I thought it was.
Yeah, I know, right? He's a little bit chubby.
Alright, okay, so this is zeroed. Let's get him in here. It's hard to do when you can't see each other. Okay. Just fins down. Come on, it just dropped that 1 ounce.
What is it, the same?
No, bigger. It's the biggest one yet.
1715?
1715.
What was that? I'll show. With the light. Yeah, there it is.
Team Savage!
You don't...
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
okay, you got it?
Yeah,
oh, it's 4 o'clock. Quarter after 4.
Kevin hasn't even gotten his ass out of bed yet.
No, I'm not.
Go back to bed. It's quarter after 4.
I just went to bed a an hour ago. I lost the fish.
Oh, I heard it. I heard it earlier. That
Yeah,
was a long time ago, wasn't it?
Oh,
1:30.
It was like 3 hours ago.
all right.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
Dude, there's been fish.
Everywhere.
all day.
I heard him lose his fish too. I just didn't get out of bed.
I just heard swearing and I was like, oh, I
Yeah.
guess I can stay in bed.
Had a new rig at 2.
Quarter after
Man,
4.
this light's really good actually. Oh, you got me wet.
That's what she said. All right.
Come on, guys.
Okay. Something like that.
Oh, I baited at 2.
Nice.
It's quarter after 4. We got our 4th fish. John actually took a soaker and got this started for me as I was kind of fumbling out of the bivvy still. 17 pounds, 15 ounces. So I am in no condition to be doing math right now, but all I know is we're upgrading now from here on out. So this is good.
That's a big fish.
Scale perfect from what I can see, and nice belly on it.
Yeah.
It's not kicking. Doesn't seem to be kicking out any feed or anything yet, but
He's really pale like the last one too, eh? But look at these barbels. They're like absolutely perfect. This one actually splits a bit. Yeah, that's a double one.
Skeletor. All right. So that was on the, you'll never guess, the double pop of corn, and yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna put my rubber boots on now.
Feels nice to be holding something other than a spider right now.
Yeah, I think we're all getting hit with spiders right now. I'm just
right.
glad there's no snakes.
Snakes on a plane.
Dave's not awake yet. Dave's still in I'm sleeping mode.
Yeah.
Okay. It's, I don't even think it's quite 5 yet. And let me just turn that light down. I was just watching my line and just starting to get a few beeps myself, and then all of a sudden it sounds like, can't tell if it's Dave's or Kevin's, but one of them just melted off, like tore right off. So let's head over there, see what's going on. Is that you, Dave?
Yeah.
Try to flop around. Smaller?
Yep.
This is not an upgrade.
No.
Is it even worth weighing, or what do you think?
No.
Okay. I'll bring the rod back. It's just small. Dropped everything.
I don't think it's bigger than 14 at all.
I don't think so either.
So it doesn't matter. Just a picture is probably fine. It's cause like I don't.
Yeah, I can get you pictures, no problem.
That's cool, because I don't get a lot of nighttime shots, personally. It's weird, just kind of threaded.
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
That was weird, like my best cast was in the dark.
Stuck in that bush.
Well, it took 2 casts, but my recast after that last fish, I felt that was the best I felt about my cast since my first cast. When we started this. It's not. Oh, you said your 5 o'clock alarm just went off?
Yeah.
Alright, so 5 o'clock.
Shower?
I don't normally start with a cold shower, but
Oh, he's tiny, yeah. He's not 14. Nice fish though.
yeah, another scale perfect fish. Fins perfect, scales perfect, mouth is perfect. I love.
He's just so perfect.
I don't know.
And a savage run.
I just finished saying this like a couple days ago. It's like I was like, oh, I love the scale perfect ones. I love the unique ones. I love the ones with scars. And then I was like, oh, that pretty much narrows it down to all of them.
Right on.
Send this guy back. Hopefully the other team's been up tonight and doing similar things with a lot of 12-pound fish.
Yup. That was a savage one, Dave.
Well, at least they're catching that way.
Well, yeah, we want them to catch.
Nah, I don't know.
It was good though.
Then it'll make this one look bigger.
Dave getting all the fish, it gives him permission to be savage.
I'm not being savage.
You're being savage.
No.
I hope they just get 12 pounders.
This guy does not want to cooperate with his fins.
Oh, he's not putting his fins down?
Same thing in the water. I thought that I had them folded the wrong way, but he's got them stuck out. He's a little bit pissed at 5 in the morning. Like, that's perfect. It looks like it's poking out, but it's good. There.
I've got some really good ones washing my way now, but I still hear them over here too.
I was just about to put more corn in.
He's so cute.
See ya, buddy. Tell your friends.
And then there's Kevin in there somewhere doing things. Yeah, he's watching Netflix. That's right. Don't forget your headlamp there, Dave. It's on the ground. Yeah, he's worth checking. He is short and fat, eh?
I was, whatever, like after the first half of the night went, I was not expecting like to be like fairly steady bites after the way it has been the last little bit.
Alright, scale zeroed.
Oh shit.
Oh, almost did.
I don't know if it'll knock out a 14 or not.
Not quite. 14 pounds 1 ounce, so not an upgrade. But it was close. Like, for such a short fish.
Yeah.
Not quite an upgrade.
Is it wrong?
Oh yeah, you're right.
Oh, sorry, okay. Alright. What, it's gotta be close to 6 now?
I'll check in a second, but yeah, it's close.
Alright, I'm just gonna pretend it's 6 o'clock. Got a little 14 pounder. It's not going to add anything to the weight, but it was close enough. We just wanted to see if it was going to be a small upgrade. After we were sending back the last fish, John and I were just sending a video to each other through Messenger of Chili getting back on the water, and I think it was yesterday, Ian Chilcott, after the second run-in with cancer, kind of, he got back out on the water and got like a low double common, and he was pretty pumped about it. And but just hanging out on the water, we were just kind of sharing personal stories and stuff, and I'm kind of no stranger to poor health at times, and it's just kind of nice listening to Chili and Lane McMillan and that
Ian McMillan.
Ian McMillan. It's just I wasn't a big fan of Ian like in the past, but when his health took a turn, it's just listening to people kind of all of a sudden speaking truth and stuff. Like I've kind of really turned and have a different opinion of him now. My opinion of Chili hasn't changed, but it's nice to see those guys are both having some better days as of late. But, we're gonna send this little guy back and concentrate on some upgrades now. We're gonna do our 6 a.m. update, a little bit late. Just finished releasing a small 14-pound fish, 14 pounds 1 ounce. Just sent that back. That was pretty much, that one ripped off pretty much right at 6. So since the last update, Kevin lost a fish.
Like 1:30 or so.
Yeah, I think it was around just after 1:30 in that neighborhood. Then I think it was 4:15. I had one 17 pounds, 15 ounces. I had another small one at 5 a.m. That we didn't weigh. It might have been 10 pounds in that neighborhood. And then the 14 pounds 1 ounce, which I mentioned at 6. So I think we're sitting at 64 pounds 7 ounces.
Something like that, yeah.
So anyways, that's doing math in the dark with little to no sleep. So anyways, I think at some point we're gonna get hit with some rain. We've had a couple bands kind of come through already. The wind's kicked up. There's lots of debris coming down the river. There's two kind of cells that are coming up from the south. They're kind of traveling northeast, I guess. And there's a thin path that, you know, we may miss the majority of it, but I think we're gonna get hit with some weather at some point. So, but anyways, there's been fish boshing all along the area that we baited up. I've been kind of introducing pigeon conditioner, majority of that, and mixed in with some maize, and hopefully we all start banking some bigger fish, and we'll work on upgrading, because I was kind of hoping to average over 20 pounds, and I'm sure that we all were, but we haven't quite hit that mark yet, so we're gonna work on that.
Well, good morning. This is our 6 a.m. update coming at 6:45, because we just had another band of rain move through, and it was pretty loud in the bivvy, so I didn't want to come out and get wet, but got enough light now too to do an update. Last night we stayed up till, I'd say, about midnight, and then we decided to try and get some sleep. And it was pretty quiet till about 1:30, and I just had a screaming take. I was almost asleep by that point. And I sort of flopped out of bed, and I went running out in my socks. And I must have been half asleep, because I ran right past my rod, and I almost ran right into the river. And I turned around, and luckily Sean was right behind me, and he grabbed the rod and set the hook, and I grabbed the rod from him and tightened up the drag, and before I could even loosen it, it tightened up, my rod buckled over, and that fish was gone. So it must have wrapped around some sort of snag or rock down there when we were fumbling to get out of our bivvies, and we lost that. So I was pretty disappointed at that time. We recast though, and then went back to sleep, and around 3:30 we were awoken by a huge downpour, but it only lasts for about 5 minutes. Had no beeps or indications between that time. And then around 3:45, I'd say I had a few more beeps on my rod. But then quiet after that, and it was probably 6:15 during the rain. I had about 3 beeps and then a drop back, and then a few minutes after that, Sean had a few beeps and a drop back. So hopefully they're finally here this morning with this change in the weather pattern. Hopefully they're moving in, but I hope for Will's sake they've moved in, because he's been groveling over there in his bivvy for quite some time now. He said he wanted to pack it in at 3:30, but we're going to stick it out here. I have a feeling things are going to change, and we're going to hopefully be into 1 or 2 fish at least by the end of this thing. But if things turn around, you never know. That's the thing about carp fishing. They could just turn on and we could have a lot of runs. So we'll see how it goes today. maybe they just have to open the locks on this river and let the fish back in. I don't know what's going on, but we are having a few indications, so I'm staying positive. Got some good sleep. Swim is well rested, so we'll check in at 9 a.m. Talk to you then. Glad you guys are catching. I'm still having a good time.
Ooh, that looks a little bit better.
It's fighting weird. He's more worried about shaking his head than going anywhere.
Did he go out in open water?
Yeah. I'm gonna play it slow and hopefully
Okay.
until he comes to the surface.
Get around and get you the net. Net's right behind you, Dave.
I gotta feel, can you see if I'm over Kevin's line?
I can't see anything right now. The light level's weird and I don't have my glasses on.
I think I'm gonna walk over there.
Okay. Like I said, the net's
he's locked
on
up
the
in there.
He's in the weeds? Yeah, you're definitely going over, yeah. A little bit, on and off. I had a grip fish like that through the night. Plus I've been up helping Dave. Oh, there's your fish right there. Just on the other side. Oh! No, I come off right there? Right in the weeds there. You still sitting there?
I don't see him.
Damn. But I don't think he was an upgrade though. He didn't look big.
He was fighting really weird. It was like, huh? No, he was shaking his head more than his tail.
You put more bait in, Dave?
Yeah.
Alright, so I know my rig's been presented well. I'm not concerned with that. Through the night, you know, even though Dave's been crushing it over there, Kevin's had nothing since like 1:30. I still haven't had a proper run yet, but I am still getting regular indication. So there's definitely fish in my swim. I've had washing for a couple hours now, right over the bait. But the one thing that Dave's doing differently from me and Kevin is he's baiting heavy over his spot. He's getting all the bites. So shuffle the bait in. You know, I might as well. I've got all this bait. I don't want to take it home. Yeah, that's all you can do. Shovel the bait in. We know the fish are here. I've got to be able to pick one of them off. And that's all I'm interested in getting is one. You know, I don't need to get many. Just I want to not blank. German rig, double pop-up corn, not indifferent from Dave's. He's just using a multi-rig. I have another rig set up that's just a blowback rig, so I've been alternating back and forth between pop-ups and the pop-up corn. When it's been low light, I've been using the pink pop-up because I always use pink in low light. But I wasn't getting anywhere near the indication on that I was getting with this. So maybe it was popped up too high. Hard to say, really hard to say. But I'm gonna put a little PVA stick on here. I'm gonna put this back out, and maybe if I'm lucky I can get a run. It's nice to see the update that the other guys are in fact getting activity. You know, they've had a couple of fish come off, they've had some dropbacks. They're getting hit with the rain. We got hit with some rain kind of in between Dave's two fish, which was lucky. We were able to get back in the bivvies and stay dry. But, you know, we've got daylight out now. The clouds are pushing through. I'm sure there's more rain coming. So I'd like to get a fish before it's hard to get the camera out of the bivvy to actually get the shots I need. But now Dave and I have had a coffee. Kevin is woken up because Dave just lost that fish, unfortunately. That was enough to wake Kevin up, but he is groggy. He is not doing well this morning. So yeah, I'm gonna get this back out there and hopefully smack another one. I think I'm gonna put this one a little bit deeper. I do think Dave's fishing deeper than I have been, and that might be what's making the difference.
Okay with that.
That's what it is. We knew we could bank on Dave, so we have. Oh yeah, yeah. I'll get that net to you in a second, Dave. Yeah, I'm just shoveling it too. You're right.
I'm thinking it's heavier, but I've been wrong every time.
Wonky tripod, Dave.
Would be a nice way to start off the last 5 hours.
You see in my line, I did just get a little blip.
That was you?
That was a little beat that I had. I think his fish is over there, right? Like my line is straight out. What do you think, Dave? Same average?
I think so.
And that's right behind your foot, your left foot there.
Short, fatty.
Seconds of him putting that in the net just to send to them.
It's gonna be an upgrade, but it's not huge.
Okay. I might get a little bit of the umbrella in the shot here.
It's probably the biggest fish.
Yeah. Ooh, that does look neat, eh? That is a that is definitely a good fish. That's 20.
You think?
Yeah.
All right.
Those are neat scales.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me get this 0.
Nice, Dave.
It might die, but
Those scales are the same on both sides, eh?
it might die, but if somebody could try to take a picture with that.
I don't know how much the umbrella is covering the screen on that one. that might make it worse. All right. That is an upgrade.
I'll be under the... I think I'll be fully in frame, I guess.
22 pounds even.
22?
Yeah. So that knocks off our low 14.
Sweet. I could tell in the first run it kind of stayed deep and it felt a lot less head shakes, but a lot strong.
Kev!
A lot stronger run than I thought.
Oh, I dropped it. Damn, that was a smash. Something was there.
Okay.
That's a pretty fish. That's going to be a big fish.
You were saying 22?
22 even.
Well, okay. Well, somewhere in the neighborhood of 22 pounds. Definitely different run to this fish than the first couple fish. Almost no head shakes. Just heading for the other side of the river, which was nice. And Kevin may have just had an indication, so hopefully we're into that pot of fish we were waiting for, or hopefully the action is starting to kick off and we got some time left to put in some good numbers. But, this fish has such a cool scale pattern. Do you want? Can you try with?
I'm gonna take some pictures. Yeah.
Okay.
It's only gonna be a little bit awkward, Dave. It's all right. It's only gonna be a little bit awkward.
I'm used to filming by myself. All right. All right, 22 pounds. Back to the abyss.
Looking at him right there, he doesn't look 22 pounds. Looking at him right there, he looks 10. As soon as he got in that cradle, he got
Full of stink.
Okay. We'll have to see what's going to happen here. Kevin and I were just, he just poured some espresso for us, and I was literally just getting the water jug out to top up his kettle, and he had a melter. So he's booked it down there to get his rod, but now he's saying that his line has shot way down this way. So I can hear him walking. Let's just see. I don't know if I can see him from here. He thinks, he's worried that he's in my line. But my line seems to be fine, even though I am fishing that way a little bit. See him?
I finally got my candle off. Pushed that up all the way here.
Yeah, we can't see him from over there. You got control of it?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it sounded like you were walking that way, so I waited over there in case.
I threw the espresso.
I know.
I almost broke my ankle and my sandal, but I'm here. Or maybe you get better right now, it'd be another smoke.
I'm finding new holes in my waders I never knew I had.
Dave, where are you?
I didn't cast yet.
I didn't cast. Okay, good.
Oh, you got a net there. Okay.
Hello. Got it?
Not an upgrade, eh?
No. So, we're gonna let this one go. We're gonna cut the line. Is it questionable or no?
It might knock out a 14.
Yeah, we still have one more 14.
I'm not sure.
Good. Here, see if I can.
Oh, you switched to ESP. A little boilie and popcorn. Interesting choice.
Oh no, that's I was using that for a bit this year.
No. I'm just.
Yeah.
Do I need to go get the scale?
I don't feel confident. Oh man. Perfect. How about that putty job, eh? John, so I checked, you know, when you check your rig, I had a 20 mil pop up last night, so I had to check my rig. I had putty on.
Yep.
Wouldn't hold it. Look at that Play-Doh job.
Yep.
That's a double putty I had to put on. I couldn't get regular putty to hold it down.
Like the smoke shit.
I'm all close. Okay. I put my rod like an idiot.
Yep.
Hang on, let me move it.
Sorry, I should have grabbed that before I grabbed them.
It's okay, no, thanks. Really, I gotta put on that too.
Oh, I didn't.
That's an
I didn't
upgrade.
write that last one.
That's an upgrade.
You said it was the last 22.
That's an upgrade.
I didn't even read
You
it.
savage. 15? 16.
An upgrade.
Excellent.
So that knocks our other 14 off.
I gotta say that's gotta be 15.
Yep. 15 pound.
15?
10.
What was that?
You got that down, Dave?
Is this to talk to the camera for the other team? Oh.
Multitude of videos we're shooting ahead.
Okay. Alright.
What time is it now?
7:30.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
7:47.
I always said that right in my...
7:30. Fish number 2 for me after a very uneventful night. Lost a fish. Had a sick run this morning. And finally.
Did you say 15:10?
15,
Yeah,
10.
15. 15 what? 10?
15, 10.
It's an upgrade, so it's a step in the right direction. Made not sleeping well worth it.
Beauty.
Savage.
Everyone, 9 o'clock update. I'm doing it a few minutes early, just because it's kind of slow right now. We just had a couple of really huge bands of rain come through and smash down on us. The culvert next to Kevin was like literally whitewater rapids kicking out of there, but instead of whitewater, it was chocolate milk. I'm hoping that draws some fish up from his side to his swim, but it was pretty awesome to see, and luckily I got some footage of that. As of right now, we have done some upgrading because, you know, Dave is a freaking machine, and, you know, Kevin always has to change up something and get a quick bite. I am currently still blanking, but I have a change that I'm about to make. I am fishing an untested swim in this area. We haven't fished over here before, but like I said, we're trying different things. We'll see what happens over here for me. But as far as our upgrades go, So during our 6 o'clock update, I think we mentioned that Dave got a 14-pound 1-ounce fish. After that, it was a little while. I think Kevin had a drop run right around that time, and I had some liners, but that was it. Fish started boshing again. At 7 o'clock, Dave had a good fish on, and unfortunately that was a hook pull probably inches from the net. Got into the weed bed, held him up a bit. He walked over to it, get a better angle on it. Just before he put the net under it, fish came off. We don't think it was an upgrade. We think it was relatively small, but unfortunately fish lost. Shortly after that, 7:30, Dave had another really good take and a good fight. That is our biggest so far at 22 pounds even. Beautiful fish, absolutely beautiful fish. Then Kevin thought we would celebrate with some espresso. He came over, poured some espresso, then his rod absolutely melted off and he tore ass all the way down to his swim. And that one turned out to be a slight upgrade. It got rid of our last 14-pounder. That one was 15-10. So as it stands right now, our 4 biggest fish are 22 pounds, 17 pounds 15, 16 pounds 11, and 15 pound 10. So we're not doing too bad, slowly upgrading. Still got a few hours left, 3 hours left for this event, which I have had an absolute blast doing. Even though it seems like I might be a little bit grumpy and down, I'm not. I'm really not. I absolutely have enjoyed this time on the bank, spending with Dave and Kevin, being able to see the updates from you guys and have the banter going back and forth. Honestly, right up there with the Carp Cup for me. This has been wonderful, and I look forward to doing more of these with you guys, and hopefully bring some others in on this as well. Lots and lots of fun, really enjoying it. We will see you guys at noon. Just want my rod to go off. I want to fish.
Same, really. Quite disappointing that we've been seeing the fish showing. We've been casting to the showing fish, and even presenting rigs along the line where we're seeing the majority of the fish rolling, and for some reason they're just not putting their noses down on our rigs. We still got a couple of hours yet. I mean, anything could happen, and we have to kind of keep our fingers crossed that it only takes a few moments. So, yeah, 0 pounds, 0 ounces for the Beardy boys.
3 hours to go.
And it looks like we got some rain coming.
Oh,
So,
we got this.
Sean's confident.
I'm confident we are going to have a great 3 hours.
Hour 24, there's going to be some surprises, boy.
Yeah, you think so? Well, I'm glad Sean has positivity for the whole group. Nathan is the strong, silent type, and I, Mr. Realist and pessimist, is not predicting this is going to go well. But we will have our final update in 3 hours' time, and until then, fingers crossed.
Raining. I'll be honest with you, I don't remember when I did the last update to this camera. The way we're doing this challenge, everything goes through Messenger on our phones to keep everything going back and forth. Plus we've been doing stuff to Dave's camera, stuff to this camera, so it's kind of hard to keep track at this point. We've been getting smashed with rain the last couple hours. You would have seen some of the upgrades in fish that we've gotten. The last fish we had was at about 20 to 8, and I just sent in our 9 a.m. update. So we have 3 hours left to really just kind of hold our lead or continue to upgrade. I really just want to get one fish so that I can feel like I contributed to my team. But overall, had so much fun. It's been awesome. Really enjoyed this. I just made a tactical change. I've bounced between pop-up corn, the homemade pop-up wafter things that I made, and obviously through the night I used a pink pop-up because I always use pink. But I'm not getting anything more than just the odd liner. I've not had a single take yet. So I went with a slightly brighter pop-up, yellow, kind of like a neon yellow. Jacked it up about 2 inches off the bottom so it sticks up out of the rocks. And I'm also fishing a little bit deeper because I think all of Dave's bites have come from deeper than we've been fishing. I think I mentioned that earlier. It's hard to recall. But the fish are really boshing. After that last hard rain, the fish have really been jumping, and not just in front of us and over the bait, but out in the middle. So the fish are all over the place. I think the pressure's changed, so I think they're getting multiple layers in the water column. But there's got to be a few that still have their noses down. So yeah, little update, 9 a.m. We've done well. Okay, let me rephrase that. We were lucky to have Dave on our team. You know, Kevin has had 2 fish. Dave has had a bunch. We've lost a few. Yeah, it's just been a lot of fun. A lot of fun. And I really do hope the guys catch it. It sounds like they've had fish on or runs and stuff like that. But I do want to hear that they put something in the net. Just because I want to see what they're going to get. That's the thing. I know that there's quality fish where they are. I want to see what they get. Because it could be a 30. You never know. Still a few hours. Let's see how this plays out. Could be one in the last 20 minutes. You never know. By us. We'll hold our lead. The line's going through the weeds. He's trying to pull it. Came back at me, so he went around the weeds.
I can't get over your track record, honest to God. Every time this guy.
Can't see him right now.
Oh, I saw it move, no? This is right on par with you.
But I've only got mono on. That's what I'm worried about.
Really?
He's not through yet.
He's coming. He's coming. He's coming.
I can't tell the size because of the weeds.
I am absolutely amazed at your track record.
Trying to pull him back through. Still there. Out of the weed. He's locked in now. Might just have to wait for him to come out.
Yeah, but
He must still have a fair bit of line out because
Yes,
I can't
yes,
see my
yes.
shock leader yet.
yes. Is this the one that puts us over 90?
I don't know. Well, it's not going to put us over 90 unless it's absolutely monstrous. It's only 4 fish.
Just saying, that's how you roll, John. Captain blank and then 11th hour.
Are you still okay for time?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, yeah. Got 15 minutes. Take your time. Oh yeah.
Still in the weeds, so I really can't judge the size. Stay on there.
Shock leader.
See the shock leader?
Yes, sir. Oh, dang.
Let's not make that call until he's in the net, because they always look different. Still a lot of, that's a big ball of weeds that just come off of him. Yeah, I don't think, he's not an upgrade, but
The blank saver.
my contribution.
It's a good outro too.
Blank saver.
Yeah.
He's not 15. No. But I want him in the cradle anyway, so I'm proud of that. Talk about last minute.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
Sure. Game changer.
Right, I'll take this.
Yeah.
I'll let you get the cameras over there, Dave. We rolling? Here we go. All right. I guess this is a final update. We're just a few minutes shy of noon. Of course, in typical fashion, 15 minutes left and my rod absolutely rips off. It's not an upgrade, but what a way to end an absolutely amazing session. Tremendous fun with these guys and competing against the Beardy Boys. Team Savage has savagely won this event. I'm really hoping that I'm saying confidently. I do hope you guys caught, but I don't know for sure. I don't know. You guys, this was awesome.
Good times.
Yeah. And I'm glad I didn't blank. This whole time I've been saying, I don't want to blank, I don't want to blank. And I didn't. Oh, don't make him angry, Dave. So, yeah, our 12 o'clock update. We've already gone over our 4th biggest fish for the event. I think we were over 70 pounds.
It's like 72.04, maybe.
Something like that. But either way, really, really happy to have caught, happy to have spent 24 hours on the bank with these guys and competing against Team Beardy Boys. I really look forward to the next time we do this because this was amazing. Team Savage, out.
Pictures?
Yeah.
Team Savage out.